How did you realize your parents were toxic? I was always the smart kid growing up. My parents, Rick and Beth, absolutely loved showing me off to anyone who'd listen. Every barbecue, every family gathering, it was the same thing. Maya's gonna be a doctor, my mom would tell the neighbors. She's our ticket out of here. They pushed me hard through high school. Extra tutoring, summer programs, college prep classes. I didn't mind because I loved learning, and honestly, I was pretty good at it. By senior year, I had a 4.0 GPA and killer test scores. When I started applying to colleges, they were over the moon. The acceptance letter came on a Tuesday. Full scholarship to Northwestern. Everything covered. Tuition, room, board, books, even a meal plan. I was crying happy tears when I opened it. This was my dream school, and they were basically paying me to go there. But when I ran downstairs screaming the good news, something felt off. My mom looked at the letter, and instead of jumping up and down with me, she just started crying. Not good crying either, the kind where your face gets all blotchy and your voice cracks. "So you're really gonna leave us then?" she said, barely looking at me. "You think you're too good for this family now?" I was so confused. This was literally what they'd been talking about for years. My dad came over, read the letter, and just nodded grimly like someone had died or something. That night, they sat me down for what they called a family discussion. They said they'd been thinking, and maybe I shouldn't go so far away for college. "There's a perfectly good community college right here," my dad argued, "and we need your help around the house anyway." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. We'd never talked about me staying local, ever. This scholarship was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and they were acting like I was abandoning them. They started making up all these fake expenses. "Flights home for holidays will cost thousands," my mom said. "And what if you get sick? We can't afford to visit you." None of it made sense. The scholarship literally covered everything, and I'd already lined up a work-study job for spending money. Over the next few weeks, they kept pushing. They'd guilt-trip me during dinner. "I guess we'll just have to figure out how to survive without you," my mom would say dramatically. They started talking about how lonely they'd be, how much they'd miss me, how I was being selfish. The worst part was when they started sabotaging me behind my back. I found out completely by accident when I was using the family computer to print something for school. My mom had left her email open, and there it was, an email to Northwestern's admissions office. She'd pretended to be me and told them I was declining the scholarship. I felt like I was gonna throw up. The email was sent 3 days ago. When I called the school, they said they'd already given my spot to someone on the wait list. Everything I'd worked for was gone. When I confronted my parents that night, they didn't even try to deny it. "That school was too far anyway," my mom said, setting down her coffee like nothing happened. "This is better for everyone." My dad just shrugged. "You'll thank us later. Family comes first." That's when it hit me like a truck. They didn't want me to succeed. They wanted me trapped. All those years of pushing me to excel, it wasn't about my future. It was about having something to brag about while keeping me under their control. I spent the rest of that year working at a grocery store and saving every penny. I applied to colleges again, but this time I didn't tell anyone. I used my friend Jess's address for all the mail. When Northwestern offered me the scholarship again the following year, I packed a duffel bag and left in the middle of the night.